Hey, what's going on YouTube? The Bearded Baron here, bringing you guys another Phasmophobia video. In today's video, we're doing another educational rap. And for this one, chat has asked me that I do this on a level 1 challenge. Basically, this means that we can only use the starter items. So this is going to be very helpful for you if you have just started the game, you've picked it up for the very first time, or you are lacking on the funds in order to be able to buy additional equipment. Hopefully this video will be able to help you out. But if you find it informative, please give it a like, share it with a friend. If you're not new here, or if you are new here, please consider subscribing as well. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's see what we can do. Marcia Alexander. Okay, so we can't do any secondary objectives for this one. Some maps, you'd be able to do secondary objectives. Others, you would not be able to do it. Right? For this one, because we didn't bring in this extra equipment, right? We don't have motion sensors. We don't have smudge sticks. So we can't repel the ghost, and we can't cleanse the area with the smudge stick on this one. Right? So we're not even going to worry about it because we got all of our starter equipment. So I'm going to grab my flashlight, camera, and the EMF. Now, the reason why I like to bring in the camera is so that way we can, you know, maybe we can get some early interaction photos. Maybe the ghost will appear early and we can get a quick photo. Sometimes the ghost likes to pop up early on you. And if you have a camera ready, you can snag those photos really quick. And it turns a relatively easy match into just that much easier. I did hear interaction. I heard it throw something. What sounded like over in front of me. We're going to check in here. Right? Check to see if anything has been disturbed. And it has. So just like that. If you see anything on the floor, right? Anything on the floor, anything in the tub, especially in the bathrooms or whatever, right? Normally, they're not going to have... Nothing's going to be knocked over. This is on... this is on professional mode, just to showcase kind of that, you know, that anybody can do this. But this is just with starter items only right now, Scarlet Rose. So just like that, we got 2 photos and we figured out where the ghost room was. All because you just listen for something, you know, getting thrown or a door touch. That EMF helps you to narrow it down really quickly. And then just see for anything out of the ordinary if you don't get the EMF. Now, the next thing I like to do is I like to leave the EMF. I like to leave the EMF out and see if we get any kind of interaction, maybe on the door, which I'm not seeing anything. I didn't see anything on the light switch, so I'm thinking no fingerprints. Now, see, we heard something. I don't know exactly where it's at. I'm assuming it's close. Oh, let me put this down. Now, we could come over here as well, right? We're going to make sure that we're still getting EMF on it. We still get our photo that we need. Boom, perfect. This one might have actually been... The reason why we might not have gotten anything on this one is because this might have actually been an interaction or a ghost event. So, I don't know why that they don't count those for ghost events, but it seems to be that kind of case. And then apparently, too, I'm also getting robbed here. What's up, Time Tell? How are you doing today? Guys, another amazing content creator, Phasmophobia content creator. Now, it does seem like the ghost has moved. Because if you take a look up here, you should see freezing temps. I think it actually can work for both of these. What's up, Venus? Right? But you see your breath. This is why I was saying that thermometers are kind of a waste. Just in the sense of, you know, like, you know, I don't need to bring in a thermometer in order to be able to see freezing temps. I think this carries over for both, too. Right? Yeah. So we still have freezing temps in both rooms. So I'm going to place this down, which you can place this down. I think the generic button is F. So you can place down the camera. We're going to place down the dots. Now we're going to leave. Oh, let me drop off the camera here. Now the big thing here is getting in and out of the rooms quickly, right? You want to get in the house, drop off the equipment, out of the house, right? Do your investigating. Because, right, we're already at 79% sanity. If you drop below 50%, that will cause most ghosts to start hunting you. Some will hunt you before then. Most of them will hunt you around that 50% threshold. Some of them will actually even take less time than that, but it just kind of depends. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Right? I'm not getting anything on that yet, but I did hear some interactions outside. So we are going to look for the power. Now, we don't know what the cursed object here is yet. Voodoo doll is not it. Let's turn on some power. Let's check down here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it does, Adderall. No, Ouija board would be here. Summoning circle would be on the floor here. Venus, how are you doing today? Welcome back in. What is a good way to position the camera without a tripod? Ooh, we have... Oh, here's the bone. And we also have the tarot cards there. So a great way to position the camera is kind of just to... Oh, we have ghostwriting. It's kind of... You have it in your hand. Now, you can place it down in front of you, and you can notice I can get like a swirl out of it, right? So we can turn this wherever we need to. So as long as you hold down the place button, which, like I said, on the keyboard, it's F, and then you let go, it'll place it down here. If I turn this that way, right, we can get any kind of interaction out of it. So I like to put these in kind of in the corners. A little up higher here, where it doesn't fall over on me. There we go. Now you can take a picture of the ghost writing, but we don't necessarily need to here. We got ghost writing, so it's a demon, revenant, shade, or moroi. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Okay. Now I know from experience that when you're using the summoning circle, or not the summoning circle, when you're using the spirit box like that, we're more than likely we're not dealing with a spirit box ghost. So I don't think that we're dealing with a moroi. Baron, can it be a phantom? No, not at this point. Not with what we have. Can't even be a mimic, because mimics wouldn't give you ghost writing. So we have orbs. So it is a revenant. Right? So now just so that way you can see it, I'll zoom in here so that way you can see this. What we're looking for was right over here is where I saw it. Right? Let's see if we can see it again here. I'll try to point it out. And then watch. Now it's not ever going to show up again. Orbs are finicky sometimes. Sometimes you can get them really easily. Other times you have a hard time finding them. But when you do see them, when you get accustomed to looking for them, they actually become pretty easy to be able to see. How do you tell when it's a mimic? Well, a mimic on intermediate, amateur, or professional will give you 4 pieces of evidence. And on nightmare mode, it'd give you 3. So that's the easiest way. So we're gonna cut that off. I'm gonna grab this. Where is it at? There it is. Are you cutting through the room? You are cutting through the room. All right. So this is what we're looking for right here. Look in the... You should see like that little dot. See that moving through there? Hey. What's up, T-Tip? So that little dot that you see traveling through there, that's what you're looking for as far as orbs is concerned. What you're also seeing on the screen there is freezing temps come through. Yeah, orbs will always be in the ghost room. I mean, freezing temps, any kind of evidence will be in the ghost room for the most part. Now, at this point, right, because we got our 3 pieces of evidence, you can just leave. There is no shame in sticking around. right? There's no shame in missing photos, like even like what I did here. There's no shame in that whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to get any more ghosts or any more points if you're dead. So if you figured out what the ghost is and you don't feel comfortable about staying around, go ahead and leave out. Right? Now, because this is a tutorial thing, I'm going to show you guys both what the tarot cards can do and what the Revenant can do. Hopefully I don't die. Which is a shame. Got to fill out the book and do the objectives. What? So the Hermit card keeps the ghost. It kind of smudges it, keeps it in that particular area, right? So we're fine on that one. Devil card. Oh, shit. It does a ghost effect. Right like that. Right? Which also means that you need to move. Anytime that the ghost does a ghost event, you need to move. Because that means, at least for that particular time frame, the ghost is right there with you. Right? Dead shadows.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Oh, God. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Beta Baron crew. Ancient, thank you for the 100 bits. See, the moon card drops her sanity. It's now at 0. Right? That's a hermit again. Okay. So now the ghost is hunting. Now, normally, if I had a smudge, I would show you this face to face. Right? I will show you this. Listen how slow she's walking. Boom. Right? It's very slow. But if she gets line of sight on us, she'll go super fast. Ready for this? Hey, Ghosty! Okay, never mind. She didn't want to stay around. Or she didn't make it there far enough. So Revenants move very slow when they don't have line of sight on somebody, and they will move very fast when they do have line of sight. Which is why I'm kind of like trying to kind of stay back. Yeah, if I get the High Priestess, I could definitely show you. So a Tower card means it goes to interactions. Silent Screams, thank you for the 8 months. How are you doing today? Let's go! All right, cool. Now I can actually show you. So a High Priestess card, if you're playing with a group and nobody is dead, it'll give you an extra life. Watch how fast it goes right here. Watch. So if you're playing by yourself, it actually gives you an extra life. So that's what it looks like when the Revenant moves at you. It's, like I said, it's very fast. Venus, thank you so much for gifting out a sub to 10 Mina. 1,200. Oh, shit. We might actually be in trouble here. 1,284. Oh, I had to go quick. Elast Evo the 8th. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Beta Baron crew. Venus, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. So again, moving very slow when she doesn't have a line of sight on us. Move very fast when she did have line of sight on us. Is it always worth to try to pull the cards to see if we get something good? No, Fluffy. I actually don't recommend using the cursed object, especially if you're new or starting off. I wouldn't suggest using it because the tarot cards have a chance of instantly killing you. So it can just 100% just mess you up. There's an air ball. That's a very common ghost event too. Yeah, you can get a hangman. All right, so the sun is the opposite of the moon, and it boosts our sanity all the way back up to 100. And then last one was another tower. So there we go. Shall not be pulling them cards. Yeah, it's not advised. What's up, the Smart Cauldron? So yeah, so we got a few photos, right? I did miss these 2 photos. This one was an air ball that just didn't hit us for some reason, so I took that as it was flipping on the light. And then this one, I think I just missed it at some other some of the time because this is definitely moved. But, I mean, it happens. Right? We couldn't complete any of the other objectives because we didn't have any of the items that we needed. But then again, if we died here, we wouldn't be out any money either. So, and then like I said, because we got the sun guard, our sanity was back up to 100, even though we never even ate any sanity pills. So there you go. So with no, only the starter items, you can still do any kind of, you can go in and anything and you can investigate. Why are some ghosts crawling? It's just their ghost model. That's pretty much it. What a chance. So yeah, so with us not bringing in anything, we still made $105. Again, this is meant for the individual who's very new to the game, or maybe you find yourself you're dying quite often. $105 is not bad. That's enough to bring in, sanity pills next time, or a smudge stick, or whatever else. Is this ghost considered a crawler for bingo? Yes. What are we doing today? Apart from this, we're playing some Phasmo.